welcome to Vlogmas Day 10. Okay, so today we are making dinner right now. We're making some salmon, some homemade roasted garlic mashed potatoes, and we're also having some asparagus. Okay, so I've already prepped the garlic. It's in the oven now roasting, and I already prepped the potatoes, and I'm about to prep the asparagus and then the salmon. So stay tuned. Can you say hi? All right, guys. Okay guys, so I have my potatoes on the stove now that I have cut up, and I'm leaving the skin on mine. You don't have to, but when I'm eating some baby red potatoes, I do enjoy the skin on them. So I'm waiting for these to come to a boil, and while that's going, we're going to work on the asparagus. Okay, so I'm not making many asparagus. I do have all of this left for another time, because I think only I will be eating this. The kids, they don't eat this, but they may try it, but I just don't want to waste stuff on them, so they're not going to eat it. So I'm just going to make a little. All right, so with the asparagus, you want to trim off a little bit of the ends here. I'll trim about that much off, right? And I did wash these. Trim about that much off, okay? I'm gonna trim a little more off this one. All right, so get rid of those white tips, and there we go. And then I have it over here in the baking dish. I am going to dry these off a bit, pat these dry, and then we're going to put some oil on it, and we're going to season it up. So I just want to pat that dry a bit. All right. Then I'm going to use some canola oil. You can use whatever oil you like. Bless you, baby. Grapeseed, vegetable, whatever your cooking choice preference of oil is, that is what you would use. I have canola oil, and that's what I enjoy using. So for the asparagus, I am going to season kind of simple, sort of. Not too much. So I am going to put a little salt on it. Okay, little salt, some pepper. Y'all should know what's next. I've pretty much cooked with this all the time. There's these 4 components. Some onion and garlic powder. That's the onion. Here's the garlic. Just a little bit left, so we're gonna use all of that. Okay. And then I have some Tony seasoning here, more spicy, so I'm going to use that on it because I want a bit of a kick on my asparagus. Okay, and then we're going to toss this asparagus around, get it all over it. This is also a good, vegetable to use or to pair up with steak as well. Steak and baked potato, or mashed potatoes, or loaded mashed potatoes. If you're running out of food pairing or vegetable pairing ideas, don't forget about asparagus if you like that. Okay, get your greens in. Okay, so I think I have that coated pretty good. So I'm just going to try to get this back laid out evenly. Okay, as evenly as I can. That's good enough. All right, and then my oven is already going at 450 degrees from the garlic that is still roasting. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pop this in. Okay, so I have a couple pieces of my salmon here. I'm just gonna pat that dry. Okay, get that as dry as best as I can. All right, so we cut that dry, and then I'm gonna go over it with some oil. Again, I am using I was about to say olive oil, canola oil, but feel free to use whatever oil you like. And what we'll be seasoning with is, I'm going to use this all-purpose Greek seasoning. This is really, really good. I was actually supposed to be using this for lamb shoulder, but I decided not to cook that tonight, so I'll save that for another video. So we have some all-purpose Greek seasoning in there. This stuff is good. You got to give this a try, guys. Okay? Little all-purpose, using a little lemon pepper, just a little bit. I'm going to give this a quick shake. And you have to be careful with the lemon peppers and things that you use, because some of these lemon peppers are like extremely salty, but this one isn't. It's just a great value Walmart brand. I'm going to be coming in with a pinch, just a little pinch of salt. Okay, that's it. Okay, that's what we're going to be seasoning with. And I do still have the skin on my salmon. If you do not like the skin on yours, you can most certainly remove it. Okay, so there we go. And we're going to get this in a pan, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so here's the rest of my salmon. This group of salmon was a little frozen still, so I had to throw it into the microwave on the defrost setting. Okay, so we have our oil down, going in with that all-purpose Greek seasoning. Okay, this stuff is really good. You guys should try it out. Walmart does sell it, but when I went to do my curbside order, they didn't have it in stock, and I wanted to try this brand, so I got this from Walmart. So I'm sure you can get it from your local Walmart or Food Lion, or just Google areas that may have it, maybe even Target too, I'm not sure. But in case you want to try it out, here it is. Screenshot it. Okay, so there we go. We have our fish nice and seasoned. I just like to go on top of each one with the other one, just to make sure we get, you know, oil and seasonings throughout our fish. Then I have my baking pan here. Alrighty, baking pan over here to the side. We're gonna get the rest of these pink salmon fillets in and get these into the oven. So I have a lot of small pieces. I have 2 more pieces in here that I gotta kind of squeeze in. So squeeze that in like that. All right. Small pieces. Okay, so there we have it. And then I'm gonna cover this, and it's gonna go into the oven. The oven is set at 400 still. The rest of that oil, thank goodness. All right, guys. All right, guys. The potatoes are boiling. Okay, meantime and in between time, while those potatoes are still getting nice and tender, I am just going to work on taking this garlic out, so that when those potatoes are done, we get ready to have some fire potatoes. Look at that, look at that. This is what you want, okay? This is gonna be a really, really good meal tonight. Okay, guys, so my potatoes are done. Just gonna start mashing it with this whisk. I really need to get a potato masher. I'm also going to go ahead and add in my butter so that can kind of melt down in there while I'm mashing it. You can use whatever kind of butter you want. I'm using country crock but you can use whatever you want. And for the milk today, I am going to be using oat milk. That's what I have here, but you can use regular milk, you can use almond milk, you can use lactose-free milk, you know, whatever milk you normally use, do that. Okay, I'm gonna add some more butter here. Add some more butter. Right, and then also what I'm going to do is grab that garlic that I mashed. There was a little potato on the plate from when I was testing out potatoes. All right, so get that roasted garlic in there as well. Okay, then I'm also going to be adding in some cream cheese. Okay, that is optional, but I have some that I need to, you know, finish using. This is one of those items where I don't really buy a lot of, kind of like ricotta cheese as well. I don't buy that a lot, but when I do buy it, then I have leftovers and have to try to figure out what to do with it. Okay, so we got that mashed up a little bit. I'm gonna go in with some oat milk. This is extra creamy oat milk by Planet Oat. This is Planet oat milk. Okay, extra creamy. I'm gonna add some of that in. I'm just gonna add little by little as needed. Just continue to smash this up. Got the cream cheese in there, got the roasted garlic. This is not the best whisk, but it's the better of the two that's in here. And then the salmon is just finishing up. I took the lid off of it, the foil. And if you want this, what you can do, if like you want a super duper, this is some pepper and I'm going in with some salt as well. If you want a super duper nice, smooth, no lumps, you can also use a mixer. But for me, I'm okay with the lumps. I'm okay with the skin. So just a nice little rustic chop here, or mash. And then I'm gonna go in with this cooking spoon here to give it a mix and see what consistency we have. Okay, it's pretty thick. I may add just a pinch more milk. I'm gonna mash that up just a little bit more. Okay, and now is the time, if you want to, I'm gonna add some green onions to mine only. I don't think the kids want that, but if you want to do loaded potatoes, now is the time to add your cheese, whatever cheese you want, sharp cheddar, mild cheddar, you know, whatever you can think of, Parmesan, mozzarella. Add you some bacon bits, some sour cream. Okay, add you some green onions, just whatever you like, some parsley. Now is the time to do all of that. And I'm going to do a taste test on these potatoes. Make sure it has enough salt and pepper. Okay, and this is to my liking. And it is nice and thick. All right. So that's it. See you when we plate up. Outfit check, outfit check. So, Jeremiah, how does it feel to be 13?
I feel old, honestly. It's time to start paying bills now. It's time to get into the real world. I gotta start paying my laundromat bills.
Laundromat?
Bills.
What?
Goodbye. And that's the end of the vlog. Peace.
Yeah, man.